happening now. The conclave is underway. 133 cardinals are gathering today to select the next pope. Joining us now for some insight into the conclave is Dr. Annie Selleck. She is the director of the Women's Center and instructor of feminist theology at Georgetown. Annie, thank you so much for being here with us today. A very busy day over at the Vatican. Can you help just start by walking us through what those cardinals might be thinking about and what they're considering in there right now?
So for the past few weeks since Pope Francis died, the cardinals have been having meetings. They're called general congregations, and these kind of amount to speeches or interventions on their vision for the church. All of that totally changes today. So when the cardinals walk in, 133 from throughout the world, 108 of them, this is their first conclave ever. So they're really excited, and they're entering this in a time of prayer. It's long, 133 people have to vote. So Cardinal Dolan in New York said he's bringing a book with him. Pope Francis was said to have prayed the rosary. So the mood definitely changes today.
Absolutely, and I understand there are quite a few cardinals from our area who are voting.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 cardinals who are voting, which is really interesting. Of course, we have Cardinal Wilton Gregory, who's the outgoing Cardinal of DC, and then we have our brand new Cardinal McElroy. So that'll be really interesting. Now, Cardinal McElroy is our only cardinal. It's not like there's 2 cardinals, but it's interesting that 2 people with direct ties to DC in the past year will be voting.
Absolutely, and we have heard of a few major contenders, a few front runners who have really kind of come into the spotlight heading into the conclave. Can you tell us who they are and what they're standing for?
Yeah, so everyone is guessing, right? And these are all guesses. And cardinals, this is coming from like leaks in the cardinals. In this way, it kind of feels a little bit like reality TV.
Yes.
Where you get the leaks. So one of the top ones is Cardinal Parolin, who was the number 2 to Pope Francis. Prior, about 2 weeks ago, he was the front runner, but he presided at Pope Francis's funeral, and people thought he was a little bit boring. So there's this question about whether he's charismatic enough. Another person to watch is Cardinal Tagle, who's from the Philippines, and people call him the Asian Francis. He's very charismatic. So those are 2 of the front runners, but of course, anything could happen.
And you know, we heard Pope Francis described as the Pope of the people. He was a popular figure within the church. Do you expect the church to kind of carry on some of his work, or do you think they might take things in another direction?
I think all eyes are on this exact question. My hunch is that someone's going to continue these reforms, right? Again, 108 of the 133 voting cardinals were appointed by Francis. The real interesting thing is most of the people appointed by Francis were younger. And there's this sense that they don't want to elect someone who's too young because then he'll be Pope for forever, is the sense. So when you look at people who are age 70 and above, they skew a little bit more conservative. There's definitely some factions who are saying we want to go back to the time of Pope Benedict XVI, John Paul II. Cardinal Urdo in Hungary is the leading contender for that. There's definitely some support for him, but I think there's an upper limit on that support. But that'll be the question of the conclave.
Yes, absolutely. A lot to sort through there. Dr. Annie Selleck, thank you so much for being here with us today. We will continue to track those developments out of the Vatican as we learn them. Thank you again for being here.
Great, thank you.